Hi guys, thanks so much for watching. I'm Dr. Lynda Cramer and I thought I'd just give you a little heads up what's happening with our cyclone. So for those who don't know, we are actually in a cyclonic condition at this point. Here is the map of Australia and here is our current cyclone called Alfred. So what happens with this, guys, is I'm just going to go in here. When we look at Brisbane City, which is where I live, and I go out to 256-kilometre range. Here is our cyclone. Now, if you're wondering where I live, here on the middle of the screen, if you see Logan and Brisbane, I'm about halfway between the two. Okay, so I'm about to get wet. But this morning we've had the sun out, we've had not much wind, but that will change as this eye comes over. Okay. Now, this is going as a national event now, because here we go, if we go out to 512 kilometres. So, scrolling up, as you can see, it's going all the way down past Coffs Harbour and even right down as far as Sydney if I go over to the national forecast. So you can see that's reaching all the way down the eastern coast of Australia. So what does this mean at this point, guys? I want to go there because, whenever we have storms, this is the 64 range. So let me just go back up here to the 256 so you can see what the storm does. Our storms go in a clockwise direction, whereas hurricanes go as a anti-clockwise direction. At the moment, this guy is standing as a category 2 cyclone. So that means that he's got a bit of punch to him. He's got a lot of wind, which will pick up in the next 24 to 48 hours as this eye here gets closer to the land and this huge weather event out here hits landfall. So what they were saying last night, if you'll follow my mouse, I'll let you see where my mouse is. As this lot of rain here comes around past Murwillumbah, it comes up past Boona and comes back up to Brisbane, this is going to cause a lot of rain and flooding because it's coming in from the bottom of the cyclone. Up here in Caloundra, which is our northern Sunshine Coast, is what we call it, the Sunshine Coast, these guys aren't going to get as much flooding because it's this band coming in from like Murwillumbah up the Gold Coast, if you know the Australian Gold Coast, and over here to where I am. So in the next 24 to 48 hours, we're going to have some pretty interesting times. But at this point, guys, I will let you know what is happening. There is no food at the shopping centres. Everyone's cleared it out with panic buying. I went over to my shops yesterday at 8:30 when they opened. All I needed was a 2 litre milk, which is half a gallon of milk. And all these people were coming in saying, "Have you got water? Have you got water?" Now, this event will only last probably 4 days maximum, but there could be power outages, there could be flooding with this. So it is best to prepare, obviously, that's sensible to prepare. But I saw one guy, he had 3 24 packs of toilet rolls. So he was buying himself about 70 toilet rolls. I don't know how many people he's buying for, and I certainly don't want to judge how often they use their toilet roll. But to me, that was a little bit excessive when there's nothing on the aisles at the shops. Everything is now shut. There is no traffic on the roads at all here in Brisbane. There's no transport. Buses and trains have both stopped. Planes have stopped. We are expecting this in the next 24 hours. So, guys, if you have emailed me, if you've booked a reading with me, please know there may be a little bit of a delay with what I do because energy is really weird with this storm. It was actually supposed to hit 2 days ago, and it's been stalling out in the water for 2 days. They said it was going to hit Wednesday, then it was Thursday, now it's Friday, and now guess what? They're saying it's going to be tonight or tomorrow. So this storm is taking its sweet time coming into shore, and it doesn't look like it's going to build into a major category 3 like some are saying. I'm putting my energy in that it fizzles back to a category 1. A lot of psychics here in Brisbane are putting their energy into it to make it fizzle. I prefer it to be fizzle because then no one gets hurt or worse. So that's my update on the weather. Please be patient with me if you have contacted me over the last week, and I will keep you in the loop when things do get better. So let me just go back over. I want to show you again because this is a really cool weather formation. I could sit and watch this all day. I live here about halfway between Brisbane and, well, that's the Brisbane airport up there, but there's Brisbane and there's Logan, and I'm about halfway between the two. So as you can see, I'm about to get wet with this band coming up. Um, yeah, nice little weather formation. So if we go back over to the Bureau home, this is the Australian Bureau of Meteorology, BOM. If you want to Google it, you can see the web address up here, www.bom. There is our weather, and then you can go in and look at satellite images, etc. We have a lot of stuff on here. Warnings. Oh, yeah, warnings. Yep. So, yep. Tropical cyclone advice. Yeah, there's heaps of information on here if you ever do want to go and look at all of this. We can go down and see what the weather is right now. It's about 26 Celsius outside. Weather, the wind is only at 11 miles per hour going southwest, which makes sense with a cyclone. Cyclone expected. But look at this tomorrow, that's Perth. So when we click on today's forecast, this is our expected. Look at this, we've got cyclone on the side. Cyclone expected, cyclone expected. Sunday is possible rain, but at 95% of chance rain with 9 to 80%. Saturday, we're looking at 35 to 250 millimeters, millimeters. Okay. So Saturday for us, which is tomorrow, we're going to see a lot of rain coming down. But look at this, by Monday, chance of rain is going to start diminishing. So by Wednesday, Thursday, we're just back to a little rain. And also it gets a little bit hotter again, up to 28 Celsius. So that's our weather for today and the rest of the week. If you have been watching, you know I love you all, and I'll talk to you all soon. I hope this has been informative for you wherever you are on the planet. Stay safe, stay aware, and most of all, stay in love. See you soon. Bye.